What's up, people? This is Big Boss Calvin 83. I wanted to talk about this. I was working on a video, but I got interrupted. I was too tired to finish it. But I'll finish that later today. I'm going to try to catch up on everything right now. Since I don't really have that, my workload is not heavy right now. I'm going to just dive in and try to catch up on a lot of topics and keep up with the ones that are going on currently and future-wise too. As far as the whole thing, I mean, I looked into this. I did see this, and let me tell y'all something. If y'all want me to talk, hold on, sorry. Sorry about that. I'm outside right now. I'm outside of my house. I'm just sitting on the outside cafe table that I have, and I'm looking at this image and I'm like so pissed off. I'm so pissed off more at the parents for allowing this. And my thing is, Andrew Johnson, I think that's what his name is. Hold on. Yes, it's Andrew Johnson. And the racist referee, Alan Maloney. Maloney is a racist bitch, okay? I lived out in New Jersey and I know how it is way more racist than in the South. So my encounter that I have out in the South, the racism that I have dealt with in the South, let me tell y'all something. New Jersey I'm telling you, it's 10,000 times more racist than Carolina, than North Carolina and South Carolina combined. Yes, I'm dead ass serious. New Jersey is the most racist state in the nation. Don't get that shit twisted. Just because it's so-called multi-ethnic, just because you see a lot of Caucasians, Jews, I mean, they're one and the same. They're on team quote unquote white supremacy. You see a lot of Latinos, like, and and even though you see a huge influx of Mexicans out there, but those Afro Latinos, man, let me tell y'all something. Those so-called Afro Latinos, those Puerto Ricans that say, "Oh, I ain't black," those Dominicans, they cannot be trusted. I mean, they have play. They play both sides of the fence. They want to say, "Oh, what's up, my nigga?" Oh, but when shit goes down with Black Americans, they have no fucking respect. And yes, and me because I have negative. My experiences of living out in New Jersey is really fucked up. Then you got these East Indians. When we know how they get down, and to be perfectly honest, East Indians, yes, the East Indians, yeah, I wouldn't say they're prejudiced, highly prejudiced, but they got a lot of self-hate issues and insecurities because they got melanated skin, and they're ashamed of it, but they think they're better than us. Oh, because their hair is straight or semi-straight and wavy and shit. And then you got them Arabs. I mean, they're just so bigoted, so highly prejudiced. I won't call them racist because racists, they don't run the system of racism. You know what I'm saying? They don't really own and control anything. The only thing they have is that so-called light skin privilege. They are the other Negroes, the other house niggers of this modern era. You know what I'm saying? So they are the new house Negroes, the new light skinned Negroes, the new house niggers. You know, in the from the later part, the later part of the 20th century to now the 21st century. Then you got them ignorant ass Asians. And my thing is, as black folks, I mean, out in New Jersey, I mean, you got a lot of fucking coons out here. You got a lot of coons, coonettes, Negro bed wenches, Negro bed bucks out in Jersey. These Negroes think they're so fucking better. And so they think they made it. A lot of these Negroes who think they got money, they move to Jersey out of New York, out of Philadelphia, and they think they're so better than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, they already had the self-hate issues. They want to move to a white suburban New Jersey neighborhood and think they made it. That's how it is out in the Northeast, in that tri-state area of New York, Connecticut, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. Now I don't know about Connecticut, but it's kind of like that too. Massachusetts is kind of like that too. But these Negroes, these new money having Negroes. Oh, I'm gonna move to Jersey and be with a bunch of Caucasians, a bunch of white people, and get their acceptance for white validation. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you something. New Jersey is 10,000 times more racist than in the South. Believe it or not. I lived out in New Jersey. I dealt with all types of ugly ass racism. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I'm going to get to the point. But my thing is, the fact of the matter is, I am so disappointed of Andrew Johnson's parents. Just like I was disappointed in, you know, that young boy who got assaulted and terrorized by that fat racist Caucasian bitch who should have been thumped, who should have got her ass beat, who should have got fucking shot, should have got gunned down, cut up with the chainsaw, and axed and beat. I mean, I would have killed her. If she put her hands on my child, oh, that bitch and her family would have been fucking murdered. And that's how you gotta start handling those bitches, those Caucasian punk ass bitches, especially that Caucasian female. They want to start shit. You need to put them. You need to kill them. You need to throw sulfuric acid and guns and knives and shit and bombs and missiles and shit. You need to put harm. You need to start laying hands on them bitches and her children. You need to send a message to the colonizer male that you ain't playing. Yes, I did ass say it. And don't try to say, well, you're advocating violence. No, I'm advocating self-fucking defense. I'm advocating black people to have stand your ground law, to exercise their right to stand your ground. That's what I'm saying. And you goddamn coons are fucking amazing. You fucking handkerchief head, Sambo, Negro pen, mammy, Aunt your mama, Negro bed wench, Negro bedbug faggot bitches are stupid as hell. Y'all worship Caucasians. Y'all think they're so damn perfect. Like, and you agree with every fucking thing. And I will say this, I will admit, at least in New York, and I will say, because I dealt with people, I dealt with conscious brothers and sisters out in the West Coast, like, I mean, mainly California and New York. We got pride. You know what I'm saying? Those two regions got pride. Revolutionary pride. DC, revolutionary pride. Between like Maryland and, like Maryland, like the DC area, Washington, DC area, Maryland and Northern Virginia. We got something. But and then I'll say, those out in the, I can't really see, I really can't speak about the Midwest like that. The only place that comes to my mind where you could see somebody being a little bit conscious and woke and having some black pride is probably those from Chicago, maybe out in Detroit, and maybe some parts of Ohio, like Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati. But out in the South and all those other regions, out like New Jersey in the South and all those other fucking states, y'all some bitches. Y'all the biggest coons. In New Jersey, it's Coonville. Handkerchief head, Sambo, mammy, Aunt your mama, Negro bedwench swirling, Negro bedbuck, Negro pen bitches. It's like Coonville in New Jersey with all them black folks. They're the biggest coons that I have ever encountered. And not only that, the racism out there is so intense. And it's so subtle, but it's in your face at the same fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Being called the N-word, being targeted, people lying on me, black people stabbing me in the goddamn back. Yet you want to question my blackness. Oh, but when it's time to get ready for that revolution, oh, I'm standing by my fucking self. You Negro females talk about black men need to do this and that, but when a black man does stand up against white supremacy, quote unquote white supremacy, oh, there's no GoFundMe to get his lawyer. There's no GoFundMe. Y'all don't try to put your money together to bail him out of jail, or get him a lawyer to give him the benefit of the doubt. Even if another sister challenges white supremacy, you throw her underneath the bus because she ain't no bedwench bitch. Looking at this shit, man, I was like,
A high school wrestling match in New Jersey sparked controversy after a white referee told a black competitor he had to cut his dreadlocks if he wanted to compete. The ref at a New Jersey high school ruled wrestler Andrew Johnson's hair violated a rule about hair extending past the earlobes, and he didn't wear a cap that met the requirements. Johnson chose to have his hair cut rather than forfeit the match. Some think the ruling was racially motivated. He ended up winning. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy has weighed in, writing on Twitter, "No student should have to needlessly choose between his or her identity and playing sports. The whole thing is now under investigation."
You know what I'm saying? That is really fucked up. And my thing is, when Caucasians tell you these bullshit ass rules and policies and laws, you need to see that in writing, people. My people, see that shit in writing. When a cop tells you something, ask them to give you the documentation and in writing where that says that, because even if it says something like that, it may not apply. All they're doing is manipulating the rules and the regulations and their so-called bullshit ass laws. When you spell it backward, it's laws. You know what I'm saying? Laws, walls, laws, walls. Law, wall. God, dog. Gold, oil, diamonds. Man, I mean, I don't understand why y'all Negroes cannot comprehend anything. Oh my God, you gotta talk about Caucasian supremacy is so fucking amazing. The quote-unquote white supremacy is so amazing. The mind raping, the mind brutal raping, and us being, us being conquered in the mind. When somebody gets you mentally and emotionally and rapes you emotionally, rapes you mentally, not physically, not just physically, but it is more damaging to be raped mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Then you are a slave. You are the bitch at the plantation. You are Toby. You are the mammy. And a lot of you Negroes choose to be the mammy. If that was my son, first of all, Alan Maloney would be in a goddamn body bag. He will be murdered and all his fit. Yeah. Sorry for the interruption. See, this is how I know that freedom of speech. When you are a so-called black person, a melanated person in this establishment, you don't have freedom of speech. The Constitution was not built for us. We built the Constitution, but we don't. But it was built for the Caucasians, okay? And other folks that they want to classify as white folk. You know what I'm saying? Even when I talk, I gotta be careful what I say in public. Believe it or not. So that tells me that as a black person, a black man, especially a black man. Now a black female can get away with some shit with her mammy privilege, and a lot of y'all sisters, I don't understand why you don't want to forsake that and give that shit up, because it's killing you. It's not helping you. It's not empowering you. It's not liberating you. It's oppressing you. And when your man is oppressed, you will be oppressed tenfold. You understand? So I don't understand why y'all females, you Negro females, want to join forces with Becky. Becky ain't going to try to take her Brad down. The Caucasian female is not going to destroy her male counterpart for your benefit, for our benefits. The Caucasian female is not going to turn on her man, quote unquote man, her male. You know what I'm saying? The Caucasian female is not going to stab her Caucasian male counterpart in the goddamn back. She's not going to betray her male counterpart, the Caucasian, quote-unquote Caucasian woman, the white woman, is not going to betray the white man, and she's not going to throw the white man underneath the bus. She's not going to destroy white patriarchy. She's not going to help us. She's on team white supremacy. And let me tell you, they are a million times more racist, Caucasian females, straight or gay, heterosexual and homosexual Caucasian females with that homosexual Caucasian male they're not going to attack and destroy. Well, it's like the Caucasian female, the heterosexual and the homosexual, gay and straight Caucasian female, and the gay Caucasian male, and the bisexual, the so-called transgender Caucasians are on team white supremacy, quote unquote, team white supremacy. You understand? They're not going to attack and destroy the heterosexual white male for our fucking benefit. No, what they do is actually they're working alongside with him. So whatever so-called gender war or the sexual orientation politics and all that shit, that's a smokescreen. Feminism, white feminism, is a smokescreen. Let me tell y'all something. If these females were so oppressed, how can Emmett Till be murdered? How can all these black men be lynched and murdered like this? How can you see white females start all types of crap, but she's oppressed and lie on black people, call the police on black people, and it's not just because she's in danger. No, she's trying to kill us. She's passively, aggressively trying to kill us. When she calls those simp mangina male police officers, these simp pussy whipped white mangina cops, these simp cop males, these Captain Save-A bitches, the Captain Save-A white bitch, and them handkerchief head Negro peeing males, and all them Becky lovers, you know what I'm saying? These other ethnic men of color who worship white females. I mean, you gotta understand, the Caucasian female, the white woman, the white female, which is to be corrected because she's not. Caucasians are not human beings. They're not. There's nothing civil. There's nothing loving and nurturing, and sweet, poly, purebred. There's nothing sweet and angelic and innocent about these Caucasians, especially that she-devil Caucasian female. Okay, she's not going to destroy white patriarchy to benefit everybody else, and because she's gonna lose her white privilege. She's going to lose her platform. She's going to lose her white supremacy pedestal, quote unquote white supremacy pedestal, as being the most beautiful woman on earth. And we know that's a goddamn lie. Most of these Caucasian females are not attractive like that. They try to get butt implants, breast implants, tan their skin, try to even kink up their hair and try to look all racially ambiguous, especially the black men. And it's like, remember that dude, I forgot, Lakeith Stanfield, how he said black women are the most beautiful women on the planet, and all them Caucasian females got in their feelings. I'm probably going to do a video about that sometime later. You know what I'm saying? And when for some reason, Caucasian females are a goddamn trip. They don't want to fuck with a nigger, but they'll get intimate with a nigger. They want to cry rape. And then if a black man ain't checking for her, oh, she gets in their feelings. And I've been in situations like that. And I think that's what happened to me at that mall. The store manager was tripping because I didn't look her way. I wasn't even rude or anything. I was looking at my phone, just looking at shit. But because I wasn't thirsty, these women want to complain about men being thirsty. But when a man ain't thirsty, oh, they got an issue. Oh, but it's okay for y'all chicks to be thirsty all forever. To be hypergamous thirsty. To be thirsty for sex, for that dick. To suck that dick. For attention and shit. Oh, y'all thirsty, but that's okay. That's okay, but men don't want to call that out because we're bashing women and we're misogynistic and we're gay. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Or you want to call me a reverse racist, an anti-white female. You damn right I'm anti-white bitch. I'm anti-pale skin monkey bitch. Yeah, I said it. I'm anti-Caucasian bitch. And because being anti-Caucasian female means I'm anti-white supremacy. Okay? Y'all want to call out the white male, but y'all don't do nothing either. But when it comes to the white female, oh, you crossing the line because y'all want to swirl. The black feminazis, the down low the down low Negro females who got homosexual tendency, lesbian tendencies, want to fuck Becky. as option number 2. They really want to get with that Caucasian male and have mixed kids and shit. But the white female is the other option. You notice how many of these white feminists, these black feminists hate black men, but they hate when black men ain't checking for them, even though they say niggas ain't shit. And if they can't get most of these black female lesbians, these black dyke chicks, you notice that when they don't fuck with other black women like that, they'll fuck with Becky. I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So everything I'm talking about is related, man. And women, it's related. That's why, y'all got to understand why I do what I do. Is sometimes my commentaries can be 30 minutes to an hour long. You know what I'm saying? I got to get this shit out there. Y'all need to understand where I'm coming from. And y'all need an education. I just can't shoot a 5-minute video and bounce. I'm sorry. It's not going to fucking happen. And if it does happen, you're fucking lucky that I can able to sum it all up. Because that's a high package, a concentration of knowledge, facts, and truth out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Caucasian female is the driving force of racism and quote-unquote white supremacy. You gotta understand, the only reason why the other Caucasian folks are not going to destroy white male patriarchy, especially that Caucasian female, because she gets white privilege and power and the power of quote-unquote white supremacy. Because Caucasians cannot survive without racism, and that Caucasian female can't do shit. We already know most of these chicks fucking suck their way to the goddamn top. If that was not a true stereotype, first of all, people get mad when I stereotype them like that. It's funny how all these Caucasians have all these negative stereotypes, but you can't use it against them. But they can use these false lying-ass stereotypes that are not true and use it against black people mainly. And sometimes Asians, and you know what I'm saying, when it comes to being socially inept and awkward and undesirable and shit, Asian males specifically. Or Asian females as fetishes, docile, doormats, and submissive in the most misogynistic, pedophile way. Or Latinos, or they're just loud and hot-tempered and violent. But most violent folks are Caucasians. Everybody's violent but Caucasian folks. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's violent, everybody's sick, everybody's ill and sick and twisted and fucked up, but Caucasian folks are. Everywhere Caucasians go, it's fucked up. They turn everything to shit. Before Caucasians, everything was perfect. At least trying to be perfect. I'm so pissed off looking at this image. The referee did get fired, but that don't mean shit. Yes, just because you record racism on your cell phone and you see racism and all these racist, all these candid videos of Caucasians, especially Caucasian females, being racist, crooked cops and crooked Caucasian police officers doing dirt. We see all these videos of racism by Caucasians, especially towards black people and these other ethnic groups of color who are considered honorary whites when it's convenient for Caucasians. We've seen that. We've seen the tone, but nothing gets done. Y'all don't do nothing, though. What's the point of recording people being racist? Yes, you should record for evidence, but if you ain't going to do shit, you ain't going to charge into the game and try to take these motherfuckers out. And it's funny. It's funny that other black people who do what I do get doxxed. No, we get docked, or I don't know if it's doxed or doxed. We get dock dropped. People want to find stuff on black people, but when it comes to these other Caucasians who are in the position of privilege and power, y'all don't do nothing. Y'all niggas don't, you Negro peeing bitches. You know what I'm saying? You Negro peeing, male and female. All you dumbass motherfuckers. Y'all don't go after them. Y'all don't try to take them out. Y'all don't throw their challenge. Y'all don't try to take down their challenge or try to take down their establishment, their place of business. Y'all don't boycott nothing. Oh, it was good. Y'all celebrating because he got fired. Oh, so fucking what? Yeah, my situation. I don't give a damn if them bitches are fired or not. You know why? With that situation what I had at the mall, you know why? Because they could just find a job somewhere else. They got white privilege. Ain't nobody gonna stop them from doing anything. What I would love to see those motherfuckers die. I would love to see that street justice. I would love to see black people, us as a people, go to law school instead of picking up a basketball and these women just dancing on a pole and rapping and talking shit. Y'all Negroes, all y'all do, pick up a basketball, pick up a football, baseball. Some of y'all play hockey. And then that's all y'all think that's your only path out of here. You think that's your only way to prosperity is to pick up a ball or hit a ball with a goddamn stick or throw a ball or shoot a basketball or dunk a basketball. Especially you brothers. Or you go to these Caucasian supremacist / Jewish-owned institutions and get whitewashed. Mental genocide. Mental brain rape. To be lied to be deceived, and you're in debt. Especially to you Negro females who talk about you so educated, but you're dumb as hell. How can you go to school and be stupid and be in debt too and still be living with your parents and family? Or you on Section 8 and got multiple kids from all these types of dudes that you knew were sorry, but y'all keep seeking these sorry-ass dudes because you don't want to be told what to do. You don't want to be led. A lot of you women don't want to be led. And a lot of you dudes don't like women who are supportive of you and sweet to you, like Aisha Curry. Because y'all have to put in the work to get with people like that, to get that Aisha Curry. You're going to have to put in the work to get with that woke conscious brother who got black pride and black first. And it's about and that black male leadership. You're going to have to respect a man like Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Dr. Lewis Henry Clark. You're going to have to respect women like Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, Sherazade Ali. Y'all Negroes don't want folks like, y'all don't want to fuck with folks like that because we're going to put you in your place. And I wouldn't say I'm putting myself in the category as a, but I'm damn near close to it though. This image right here that you see pisses me off. He got fired so fucking well. He got banned. He's not allowed to referee in the state of New Jersey or in that South Jersey region. So fucking what? He can move out of the state. He can move out of the country and find another job. He got white privilege like that. She got white privilege like that. That don't mean nothing. You celebrating because a racist got fired. Oh my God. No, you should be celebrating when the racist gets murdered. You should be celebrating when their family gets raped, beaten, and tortured, and slaughtered and murdered to death. When they lose everything, and their businesses crash because we boycotted them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I gotta watch what I say because I know somebody's gonna take what I say out of context and try to use it against my black ass. But at the same time, I gotta keep it 1,000. I gotta keep it 1,000,000 with y'all. I gotta be real and authentic. The fact of the matter is, if I was this young boy right here, first of all, I would say, fuck you. I'll tell the referee, I'll tell all those motherfuckers, even my coach and my teammates, fuck y'all. I'm wearing my natural hair. I'm wearing my locks. Not dreadlocks, and that's a racist term anyway. I'm wearing my locks. I ain't cutting my hair for shit. I ain't abandoning my heritage identity, my cultural identity, my racial identity to please y'all Caucasians, y'all folks, and you fucking self-hating Negro-European coons. And you other ethnic people of color who got a colonized mindset and on team whites, quote-unquote white supremacy, and y'all call yourself honorary whites. Fuck y'all. If I was that kid that you see, I would not do it. First of all, they're gonna have to show us everything a week before the match about the rules and regulations. Okay, if they cannot show that, so I'll take the. You know, I ain't playing. I'll take the L. I'll do other shit. I'm tired of black people thinking all they gotta do to get money, to be rich and famous. No, we need to be wealthy, y'all. Generational wealth. Buying black. Controlling your dollar. Knowing your fucking history. Stop relying on sports to get out of your situation, to escape life. No. Get revolutionary. Pick up a book about knowledge and truth. Facts and shit. Read revolutionary literature. Study your history. Know your history. You got access to the internet now. You got access to the library. But you got access to your smartphone and Google and Bing to find out who the fuck you are. Ancestry.com. But y'all Negroes, even when y'all use it, like Ancestry.com, oh, I'm everything but black. Oh, I'm not black, but I got all this and that. Motherfucker, please. You're still a Negro. And you'll be judged as one. Even if you are mixed. or multi-ethnic. You still a nigger. One drop rule. God, except to stop with the self-hate shit. That's the best way to start a revolution and to kick it off is to love yourself. Know thyself. Stop buying into all that religion, that Christianity. Leave that shit alone. Islam, know the truth about the religions and stuff. Know the truth about everything. Stop swirling with the goddamn enemy and thinking, oh, if I get with a Caucasian male, as a black woman, if I swirl with Brad, oh, racism won't end because I got mixed kids. Oh, if I swirl with Becky as a black man, if I swirl with a Caucasian female, if I swirl and be in an inter-ethnic relationship with Becky, oh, racism will be over because I'll have black children. I have mixed kids. But you see, y'all contradict yourselves. Oh, they're black because I got with a different ethnicity. No. Yes, it's true or not. No. Because if you got self-hate issues and you raise your children if you're married to a Caucasian person, and I live in a white suburbia, and I don't want to hang around black people. I don't teach my kids knowledge of self-history, who the fuck they are, their heritage, about the great quote unquote black people, before we got conquered. Everything that we have today came from Nubian people, black quote unquote black people. All our excellence and successes and accomplishments came from black people. You know what I'm saying? It was hijacked and stolen, cultural appropriation. You know what I'm saying? If I have no knowledge of self and I worship Caucasians, guess what? Genetic annihilation for us. If you got mental slavery, you got self-hate issues, you got a slave mentality, and you worship non-blacks, even if you get with other ethnic people of color, the other non-Caucasian and other non-black folks, guess what? You're gonna lose your identity, your wealth, your so-called wealth. Anything that's attached to you as a black person, black man, a woman, and child, you're going to lose everything because you're giving all your resources, you're not yourself and who the hell you are to everybody else, but we're still not benefiting off it. Even if you have an intra-relationship with another quote-unquote black person, if you want to just live out in white suburbia and just spend your money and buy and not support black businesses, you don't support black establishments, you don't want your children to be with other black people unless it's family and a few good friends. You don't want to be around black people. You think you're too good for black people, but then you want to bitch about, well, how come you don't date black girls, son? How come you don't date black guys, daughter? Well, it's like, come on. And the thing, and it's like, I know this video is longer than expected, but I had to get this off my chest. And the fact, I'm so pissed off at the parents. Now Kid Organic, the millionaire, said he's Hispanic. Now, I'm not sure if it's true or not. He said his name is Santiago. I'm not sure if it's true or not because it's Andrew Johnson. Now, I don't know if he got it mistaken or something, but I'll say this. He does look like Latino, like Puerto Rican. And y'all say he light skin. That don't mean nothing. He's still a Negro. And look how he got treated as a nigger in the quote-unquote white-dominated establishment. Okay? So it doesn't fucking matter if he's Hispanic or not, or Latino, if he's mixed breed, half breed, or, what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if he's multi-ethnic and got other stuff in his DNA. That don't mean shit. He's still a nigger. And he got treated as such. And just because you cut your hair, that does not mean racism stops. Just because you assimilate and dress and act Caucasian and embrace everybody's culture and love everybody else, but you don't love your fucking self, guess what? You are a nigger and you are a softer target for racial terrorism. Racial terrorism, Caucasian supremacy of black people being a victim of white supremacy Armageddon. You know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is, if I was Andrew Johnson, I told everybody to fuck y'all. Go fuck yourself and cuss out the ref. Cuss everybody out. I would say, yeah, I forfeit. I quit. I ain't fucking with this. If I gotta If I gotta make y'all comfortable and give up who the fuck I am, and you're gonna rob me of my identity, even though it's been robbed, but you're gonna rob more of it and rape and pillage more of it, fuck you, no. And if I was that kid's parents, I say fuck no. And I would sue the fuck out of all the motherfuckers. I sue the fuck out that referee. I sue the fuck out the athletic team athletic. I mean, the you know, that region of athletics. I sue the league, the school, all the schools, the district, the athletic department, the athletic departments, the league, the athletics, you know what I'm saying, of that region of South Jersey. You know what I'm saying? The state, and I'll file a law. I mean, that lawsuit will be filed the fuck out. Everybody be sued, and I'll be getting my money. If they discriminate against me and say I got to forfeit if I don't cut my hair, fuck you. Y'all don't tell Jews to don't wear that, that hat. If anything's Jewish, y'all don't tell them to cut their hair and how to dress and act and shit. We don't tell women how they should dress and not wear or not, particularly Caucasian females. Don't tell black women, you can't wear your hair natural and you can't wear this and that. But they'll let the Caucasian female dress like a fucking slut, thought, bitch, hoe, slut. You know what I'm saying? Be all, dress like a dude and shit. Dress just all ratchet and shit, horror-ish, sluttyish in the goddamn office, and they want to cry me too, and time's up. They don't tell Caucasians, you can't have your ass and titties out. You can't act like this. The Caucasian female can dress black, Asian, what have you, Latina. You know what I'm saying? She could be anything she wants. She could be literally all white, conservative, or be out there with it, or dress like a fucking thought. The first thought of the planet was a Caucasian female, y'all. She can wear whatever she can be whoever she wants to be. They don't tell other Caucasians. They're not going to tell the Irish, you can't do this. That's no. You can't you can't be Irish. No, you cannot honor yourself and represent your Irishness. No, you can't do that. They will never tell a Mexican, you cannot wear that sombrero. You cannot do this and that. You got to have your hair a certain way. They don't tell Asians that. You can't wear no kimono or nothing that represents Chinese, Japanese, Korean, anything Asian. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell Indians, you cannot wear that turban. You cannot dress like this. You got to wear this type of, you got to wash your ass and all that stuff. They don't tell these other groups, they let all these other groups be who the fuck they are, even though they assimilate. But when it comes to black people, because we are a threat to them, they want to talk to us any old kind of way and do us dirty. If I was those parents, I would sue the shit out of every goddamn body. I would pull my son out of the match. If I got to take them out of school, I'd do that too. No. We're going to forfeit. You want to kick us out? Lawsuit's coming. The fact of the matter is, Andrew Johnson should have forfeited. He should have took the L. He would have won because he stood by his principles. He stood by his quote unquote blackness. He had pride. This dude don't have no damn pride. He a bitch to me. He sold out. And that's the problem with black people. Y'all think, if we kiss Caucasians' ass, and if we get on our knees and suck them off and eat their pussy and let them rape us and abuse us, they'll accept us. If we don't fight back, and we just do the Muhammad Gandhi who got self-hate issues and was highly prejudiced and had a dislike for Africans and black Americans, but you want to copy him. So and his strategy of Muhammad Gandhi was to just take the abuse and kiss Caucasian supremacists and suck their dicks and take it in the ass without no fucking Vaseline. So you're going to listen to that bitch who got all types of fucked up issues and feminized as a goddamn bitch? And many of these Indians, especially in America, East Indians worship Caucasians and kiss their ass and shit and let them take all types of disrespect, rapes and shit, abuse and shit. But they want to get mad at black people for no reason. Because we are soft targets and we allow that shit. And that's the problem with black people. We allow too much. And you just want to record and just put it on. And you want to put it on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and other social media platforms and think that's going to do something instead of fighting back and lawyering up and and making sure we go to law school and have our own law firms, build our own communities, build our own hospitals, have our own doctors, lawyers and teachers and shit, build our own schools, be black first, group economics, black infrastructure, buy property, and sell it to our own. pass wealth to our children, instill morals from our perspective. Black first. Knowledge of thyself. But y'all want to tell, you parents want to tell your kids about knowing their history, but you don't know nothing about who the fuck you are. You ain't doing it, so why should they do it? You have no black pride, but you want us to have it. You want the younger generation to change, but you ain't doing nothing to set the tone. And you think, oh, Caucasians, the next generation of Caucasians will be less racist, and we all mix, and racism will end. Y'all fucking idiots. The Caucasians in my youngest brother's age group, and my youngest cousins, like, you know, my youngest cousin, I can't mention her name, and my other cousin, you know what I'm saying, you know, he's like 10 or 11, and my other cousin, she's like 13, going to be on 14. Those Caucasians are still racist and way more potent and slick with their racism. So what the fuck y'all talking about? So there's no point of getting in your feelings and getting mad and ranting and raving and complaining and posting videos about you experience racism when we don't do shit as a collective. Me, I'm fighting back, but, you know, I can't do it by myself. We can't do it on our own. We need to come together. When will y'all understand that? Stop waiting for Caucasians to be good. Stop waiting for Jesus to come back, white Jesus to be exact. Stop waiting for Caucasians to stop being racist and start being loving and understanding. Fuck that. How about you put them on their ass? How about you put the fear in God in them, our God? Oh, I forgot. You love abuse. You got that battered bitch syndrome. You love that abuse. You got a fetish for getting your ass beat and disrespected. You love oppression. Y'all don't want to get out. You want fake ass fairness on the plantation, but y'all don't want to control your own destiny. And then you wonder why we're fucked up.
So, some of y'all are familiar with the story of the wrestler who was forced to cut his locks off during a match. A white racist referee forced him to do so. Apparently, he's been fired now. Now, what I want people to understand is that y'all can be happy about these motherfuckers getting fired. You move races to different places. And my point is, until black children are having pride instilled in them, none of this shit matters. You can move races wherever the fuck you want. They still out here. We have to have pride in this situation. There's no reason any black person should cut their fucking hair off, especially at the beginning of a fucking wrestling match. There's no reason any black child should have their parents anywhere around in their life and accept this type of fucking behavior from anyone. He should have stood up for himself, took the L, fucked the team, fucked the wrestling team, and got the fuck up out of there. Y'all thinking it's winning, getting racists fired so they can go get other jobs. It doesn't matter. Until we instill black pride into ourselves and into our children, this type of shit's going to fucking happen no matter what.